Hello darlings, welcome back. Happy Monday. Before we dive into our reading this week, I have a few quick announcements. The first is that there are 2 spots left in the Soulwise Spring Initiation Gathering in Rhododendron, Oregon in April. If you're interested in that, now is the time to reserve your spot. And the other announcement is that I am doing a monthly newsletter now, and I'm really enjoying putting these together where I get to share some of my personal stories and my recommendations and seasonal musings and all kinds of fun things. So if you're interested in that, you can find the links to either of these things on my page. So that said, let's go ahead and see what card we got for the energy theme for the week ahead. The green Anaconda. You know, this card is so rare. I really do not draw this card very often for myself or others or in these readings. And typically it means that there's a lot of potential that is waiting under the surface of something. So it's like it's potential that's waiting to be tapped into or waiting to be given an opportunity to come to the surface of our lives or come into fruition somehow. So let's go in with our guides here and see what we can get on this energy theme. So the first image I'm being given is rummaging through the backs of our closets, rummaging through the backs of our cupboards and our drawers. It's a metaphor saying that this is like finding all of the things that you've been holding onto that you haven't used in a while and taking them out and saying, oh, right, I have this really cool thing that I can use and I've forgotten about it or I haven't used it in a long time. I'm gonna bring this to the front of the cupboard and start using it every day again. And I feel like this can be compared to skills that we have, perhaps hobbies that are re-emerging, that we're dusting off or bringing back into the fold. They could be routines. They could be changes in our habits. Hold on a sec. They're saying dusting things off is a great analogy for this because these are things that we already have done, is how it feels. It's something that has a great potential to enrich our lives in some way. And we already know it's in our wheelhouse, but somehow it just has gotten pushed to the back. It's been forgotten, it's been neglected. And it might even be something like this niggling feeling that is that comes up once in a while, like, oh yeah, there's that thing that I used to do that I maybe want to start doing again at some point, or there's that those art materials in the back of my closet that I could pull out and do a drawing with, whatever it is. It doesn't feel new, but it does feel that it hasn't been the right time, and at least for a while, and now it might be. So feel into that energy for yourself this week and how that might pertain to you and what this could be referencing in your own life. And I'm being told that for some of us, there's this resistance because when you set something down, you haven't done it in a while, it might be years since we have engaged with this thing. There is that learning curve that has to be reestablished. It's like kind of feels like starting over. And our guides are saying it's not hard. It's not difficult to get past the relearning curve. In fact, it's quite accessible, is what I'm hearing. So go for it. Have the encouragement and the inspiration and the courage to drop back in and remember and relearn how to bring this thing into your life. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. There's also this resistance around sometimes we don't allow ourselves to spend time on things that we can't that our culture doesn't directly value. Maybe we can't sell this thing. You know, maybe it's just for fun. Maybe it's something playful. Maybe it's something that we enjoy, but we're really not that good at, and that's okay. Our guides are saying that it doesn't have to be something that is productive or that we can monetize out in the world to make it worthy of giving it our time, attention, and effort. And that there are some of these things that we could bring back in that are, you know, that we would be capable of seeing some really fantastic results from. Sure, some of that could be monetary, but also I'm seeing physically, energetically. You know, these could be like fitness related goals. They could be ways of eating, or you know, foods that we prepare for ourselves. This could look a lot of different ways. And we're being asked not to make the change because we need to see immediate results as far as proof that it's worth doing, and allow the perspective shift to happen that it's worth bringing this thing back in because we know that it's enriching our lives, and it's not about proving something. It's about feeling good about bringing it back into our lives. It's about how we feel once we're done doing it. It's about how we feel on a daily basis when we have reintegrated it. Okay, let's see if there's any more messages here. Mm-hmm. And for some of us, it could be a fear that if we allow ourselves to even start, we just know that we're going to want to be doing it all the time. It's going to take up a big space in our life, and we just haven't been ready to allow it to have that space in our lives. And that's fine. But it does seem like there's a shift this week where this just might be the moment where we begin to say yes. Okay, so I hope that speaks to you. I hope that that's inspiring and helps us all move forward with something. We'll have to see. Drop a comment if you want to share what this means to you. All right, everybody, have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.